Welcome back. Let's talk about infrastructure now, the sort you expect to find across Africa. Highways with 8 or more lanes may be the norm rather than the exception in most developed economies. The problem in Africa, however, for a very long time has been a lack of financing for such massive projects. As it turns out, though, the benefits to reap from these projects are pretty big. Kenya is currently seeing an explosion of investments along its first superhighway that has just been completed. CCTV's Samuel Kontai reports.
It may not look like it now, but amidst this construction is an 18-hole championship golf course that dares to challenge the best in the world when complete before the second half of the year 2013. This is Thika Greens, a planned and controlled urban development just 40 kilometers north of Kenya's capital Nairobi, estimated to cost 2.2 billion Kenya shillings or just about $26 million when finalized. It targets to bring in 4,000 homeowners in a self-sustaining gated community that will have all other amenities, including a 23-acre shopping center, a hospital, schools, hotels, and all else that upper and upper middle income groups would desire in a neighborhood. And it's just one of about a dozen golf estates coming up in different parts of Kenya over the last 3 years.
What suppose this kind of an initiative, one is the good political goodwill. The environment that we have is of politics is good. It gives entrepreneurs like us the opportunity to exploit our potential.
Such developments were rare in Kenya before 2002, when the political landscape opened up, ushering in a democratically elected government. And that came with aggressive infrastructure development, key among them the 8-lane Thika superhighway that has got property investors falling over themselves for space along or near the highway to put up massive projects.
Infrastructure drives development. Yeah, I can tell you the highest risk for this investment was that Thika superhighway would stall and not get completed. If it ever did, yeah, God forbid, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
We can't ignore the middle classes because they're growing very, very fast, but we also can't ignore the upper classes because at the moment they control most of the disposable income.
More developments or...
Mentor Management is putting in $100 million in a mixed-use development along Thika Road, built to be the largest shopping mall in East Africa, expected to be complete by the end of the year 2014. And interest is coming from far and wide.
At the moment, we are talking to a lot of people in South Africa and we're talking to people in the Middle East.
South Africa retail giant Game has confirmed its interest in the store among other international brands. The developers attribute their confidence to a conducive business climate and accelerated economic